You already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, check out the shirt, y'all. Black and brown boxing. Check out the shirt, y'all. Good looking out, my brother. Subscribe to this channel and also subscribe to my channel. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. Y'all already know, like and share it. Let's get that thing out the way. Now, you read the title, you see the thumbnail, and look, folks. After the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather fight that was supposed to be the fight of the century, god damn it, you know they robbed us. They robbed us. But we was like, a lot of people were saying, yo, boxing is dead. Boxing is in a coma. And we already know when the heavyweight division was in a coma, the whole boxing seems like it's in a coma. But, of course, it got awakened by the emerge of Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, a style and excitement that we need in the sport of boxing when they was knocking everybody out. Of course, Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, but then he went through his hiatus. He left the sport of boxing for 2 years, and Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua has held it down. But now when I'm looking at the American heavyweight division landscape in the sport of boxing, we don't got no infrastructure, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what's in the pipeline. We don't see nothing. We just don't see nothing. And of course, Anthony Ruiz, who is a Mexican American, he won big versus Anthony Joshua, but then in the rematch, we understood that he had lack of discipline, lost the title. We see Deontay Wilder losing to Tyson Fury, and I mean Deontay Wilder's 35, Anthony Ruiz is 31. Deontay Wilder probably in the back end of his career. Anthony Ruiz, we hope that he's going to come back and has that he's rededicated himself. I think the Messiah is Jared Big Baby Anderson. Yes, sir. The Messiah. The Messiah. It has to be the Messiah. And I understand a lot of people that didn't believe. I'm not saying he is Jesus Christ. I'm talking about boxing, y'all. So all my religious people, calm down, calm down. Now, I understand that a lot of people didn't even believe Jesus Christ. You understand? But he had to do a couple of miracles and had to show people that he is the man that he is. He is the Messiah, right? So Jared Anderson has to do that type of thing. He has to, make people believe that he is the Messiah like I think he is. Now, Jared Anderson, this past weekend, beautiful knockout, beautiful performance versus Kingsley. Yo, knocked him out cold. I thought he was flatlined him, put it that way. He flatlined him. And yo, Jared Anderson, big baby, this dude has, great footwork. Great hands. I'm talking about great footwork, great hands, know how to use the jab. I'm saying like this, haven't used the jab. I haven't seen the jab from a heavyweight like that. Very snappy, very technically sound, very elusive since Larry Holmes, to be honest, and technically sound like a Holyfield. I could see the mixture of both of them in my opinion. I believe that he's the Messiah. He got to be the Messiah in America. He just got to be the Messiah, because if he ain't, we don't know what we going to have. Like I said, there's nothing in our infrastructure. And no disrespect on the people that's coming up, but we don't see who's ringing bells. And this guy is 21 years old, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a lot of time in our hands. And you know that in the heavyweight division, it's not like the other division. These guys get older and they still could compete at a high level. Look at the Povetkas of the world, or the Dillian Whites, dudes is 40 and things of that nature. And the science of boxing also preserve our fighters even to have longevity. People are understanding their body more, or putting something in their body. Anyway, but let's give credit to the science out there. People and athletes today are understanding their body more, has more longevity into their career. Now, again, this man is stopping everybody that's put in front of him. Now, I'm not going to say he has extreme power, but overall skills, I believe that he's probably the most skillful heavyweight that I have seen in a long time, in a very, very long time. You already know American boxing, especially in the heavyweight division, we are desperate. And I'm not saying that we are desperate. I just see something special. Now, at first I was like, I don't know, shit. I don't know. I don't want to say something prematurely. And of course, saying that he's the Messiah is actually prematurely, but I'm talking about in the past, like, damn, I don't want to say, I did see his stamina and a couple of those stoppages and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, I gotta weigh on it. He's still a 4-round fighter, but yo, this past week, he looked it shredded. He looked it in shape. He looked it fast. He looked it powerful, especially when he sit on his punches. At the end of the day, this is heavyweight. I can see this guy moves like a Usyk as well, because I believe that Usyk has the best elusiveness in the heavyweight division. Of course, coming from the cruiserweight and not to the heavyweight division, I think that he was the most elusive heavyweight today, in which he probably still is. But for Jared Anderson, he's also elusive. He also could move. He could punch. He's a slick fighter as well. Yo, he jabs to the body. Great hook. hook, great right hand. He can hit with both hands. This dude is the goods, my brothers and sisters. This guy is the goods. So yo, let me know what you think about him. I'm saying it right now. This guy is the messiah of American heavyweight boxing, and we need it. And of course, I love this generation. Yo, boxing has great momentum. It has a lot of great phenoms, a lot of young lions in the sport of boxing. It's like Jared Anderson in every division. Yo, we talk about that certain divisions are stacked. The whole boxing world is stacked. That's why I'm one of those one of those hardcore boxing fans that I don't dwell. If we don't get the mega fights like the Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, I don't care. There's a lot of things going on in the sport of boxing, and my eyes are geared on looking on the journey of these young fighters. Look at the 130-pound division; is all stacked up. Even the 126 division is also. We have the Shakur Stevenson of the world as well. We also have going to the 135. We have Teofimo Lopez, who beat Viv Lomachenko for the undisputed title. We have Devin Haney. We have Ryan Garcia with a good win versus Luke Campbell. We have Gervonta Tank Davis with a great win in Leo Santa Cruz. No matter what, if it was undersized or whatever, but Gervonta Tank Davis is a special type of talent, type of fighter. And then we move into 144 to 140. We have the phenom Brandon Lee. Damn it! Look at the diversity in the sport of boxing. People do not bring race into this because this is a very diversity sport. This is why we love the sport of boxing. It's a world sport. Look at the 140. I call this year 2021 the undisputed year because we're going to have a lot of undisputed things on the line. And of course, we was talking about the heavyweight division. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that Deontay Wilder, he might have, I mean, he is just due the trilogy because that was in the contract as well. But I think that he should take his tune up or take an easy fight, get back in the groove of things. He has a new trainer. Let the new trainer get to know Wilder, like Wilder needs to get to know his trainer. Let them come with a game plan. Let him get his tools, sharpen up the tools, add more to the toolbox and things of that nature. I think he needed his time, especially a long layoff, surgery, and also took a bad loss, a punishing loss. I think that he should take his time and they already said that Joey Joyce is going to be fighting Usyk. The WBO mandated that fight, so we good with the undisputed heavyweight. God damn it! If you want nothing else other than the heavyweight undisputed, then you're not a fan of boxing. God damn it, you were cancerous. You already know, man. You need to leave the sport of boxing if you don't want to see the undisputed heavyweight fight, because that's what we need. That's what boxing needs. And of course, the UK right now is holding it down. Shout out to the UK. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, but the American, we need Jared Anderson. He is the savior. He is the messiah. And look, he's going to save us from all the sins that's going on in the heavyweight division in America. I'm going to tell you like this. He's the cure. He's the messiah. He is it, ladies and gentlemen. Our whole trust lands on Jared Big Baby Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what y'all think. Leave the comment at the bottom. I'm talking a little real fast. I'm just excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited of this American fighter. Great amateur pedigree. Had great pedigree, great amateur background as well. And also, man, the way he's performing is good. And also, let me add this. That he's with Top Rank. Now, I know a lot of people feel something a little shaky about Top Rank. Sometimes people are happy. Sometimes people are sad. You see the young fighters are complaining about Bob Arum, especially the likes of Teofimo Lopez that's having this back and forth with Bob Arum. You see Bud Crawford having this back and forth with Bob Arum. It doesn't seem like it's a good look. But let me tell you something about Top Rank. We all know that Top Rank knows how to develop fighters. I think they're the best in the game, how to develop fighters. Look. And they made them as superstars. Shakur Stevenson, look at Teofimo Lopez where he's at. After 16 fights, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Myers, look at her. She won her WBO strap. We got also, look what he made. Floyd Mayweather Jr., Golden Boy Oscar de la Hoya. He helped George Foreman regain his and a makeover of his career and his persona. Also, what we have, Miguel Cotto, Manny Pacquiao, you already know, 8th Division World Champion, 5 lineal. You already know, one of the great. All these guys is one of the greatest, and they got, they got schooled and they got, they made into superstar because of the work of Bob Arum. And so Jared Anderson is in a great place. They moving him real well. They matching him up with real opponents so he could be looking good, but they're not babysitting him and putting him on training wheels, like giving him a bunch of fighters with flip records, like 5 wins, 38 losses. These type of, them type of records and them type of opponents that is tailor-made for you to look that good. But it's respectable. It's respectable opponents to get acquainted to the professional level. He's doing good. He's getting better. He's only 21. He's going to get faster. He's going to get stronger. He's going to get more powerful. He's going to get more comfortable. And and once you feel that and the increase of his confidence, y'all already know how I feel about these fighters. These fighters are modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for a pure entertainment. Let me know what you feel what I'm saying. Let me know if you think it's premature. Let me know if you think if I'm out of line. All I'm saying is Jared Big Baby Anderson is the Messiah. The Messiah of the heavyweight division in America. Yes, and we need him. God damn it, we need him. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. Again, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. Y'all already know the slogan. Fight plus survive equals true champions. God first. Everything second. The best opinion I could give you is, develop and seek a personal relationship with God is the best. Man, you're going to be living in heaven and on earth. And y'all already know, we ain't trying to rent here. We ain't trying to rent life in earth. We trying to finance our way to the kingdom of heaven. I love y'all. We all brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. We're one race. Y'all already know I love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.